Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at what you don't see coming today. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to finish the reading with a spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck as well. So stick about for that advice. And let's take a look at what you don't see coming. What does Aquarius need to know? Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, one more. Oh, and a very lovely Knight of Cups. Maybe an offer of new love coming in for some of you. Okay, I've got a bit of a... I would say I'm not feeling very satisfied overall at the moment, so you might be a little bit frustrated with things. Life might just feel a little bit mundane. I do feel that those things are going to switch up a little bit. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm just going to go in and clarify, because I can't tell with this if you're getting ready to, I want to say lay down the law. I don't know why. Let's have a look. That's me that's reversed. Temperance and the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing a conversation where you just do stand in your own power. So, you know, maybe somebody said something to offend you, or somebody's done something that you don't agree with. I feel like where you might not always speak up about it, you absolutely are now. And I think that you've maybe been working on building your confidence just recently. I think I'm realising the importance of taking care of yourself, of speaking up for ourselves. That's important. If things are happening to us that we're not happy with, we need to be comfortable to say that. And I just feel like, you know, you're just not putting up with anyone's rubbish at the moment. And you feel empowered to do so, which is good. I like that. Tell me about the Two of Wands for what Aquarius does not see coming. I keep picking these up upside down. Two of Wands again. Ooh, victory in something. The Ace of Wands is your new beginning. Your Two of Wands, this is, I think, where we start making plans. And what I feel for you is that we've all experienced difficult things in the past and challenges, and I feel that you grow from that. You know, that probably adds to your confidence, your strength, and I think you feel really, really focused on what it is that you hope to achieve. This is not telling me exactly what. I'm going to pull another card in a moment, but this feels to me like you're being asked to almost take something off the back burner, start putting the wheels in motion and moving forward with it, because there's something here that's, you're going to get a sense of achievement. You're going to reach that goal. So whatever it is, now's the time to get started. Oops. Let's try that again. Got the Devil reversed. And the King of Swords. Yeah, that's feeling like whatever might have been holding you back, that is not the case anymore. And I'm also feeling that, do you know, sometimes when something feels like it's a hindrance, but almost like something that you can use to your advantage. So something might have cropped up and that's an inconvenience at the time, but it's like, wait a minute, I can maybe use this. So I'm not sure what that means for you. But just use it. Don't see anything as a barrier, you know. It's a challenge, it's an opportunity to learn from it and use it, is what I want to say with that. Seven of Cups. Why have we got this here? Bit of confusion. One second. With a Fortune. Well, there's some lovely cards there. I do think for some of you at the minute, you might be dealing with a situation or a person that's perhaps not making you very happy. And I mean that because I'm just seeing, it's almost like, okay, I've tried this approach, that didn't work. I've tried this, it doesn't work. It's giving me that sense of a spark might have been lost. And that throughout the trial and error, or almost like each time something fails to work, your commitment to it is diminishing, really. So there's a situation here for sure where I feel that the way you get peace, the way you feel better and like you're getting the best out of life is to leave something behind. And there's a lot in this about learning lessons. Six of Swords. It can be quite a difficult energy in that, you know, we're picking up, we're moving on, and we might not be taking a great deal with us other than those lessons that we've learned. But this is a positive move and something that needs to happen. So and maybe a light's going to be shone on a situation or a person that's just going to make you see them differently and more so in the true light. For the very lovely Knight of Cups, we have the Four of Cups and the Emperor. I'm feeling as though we're just disappointed with something at the minute. And for those of you who aren't expecting, you know, or waiting on new love, I'm just underwhelmed. So there may be some kind of offer coming in, somebody might want to take you on a date, somebody might want to express their love. Unfortunately, I just feel like it's quite underwhelming. I feel like, is that the best you've got? Which I would never, ever, ever say to anyone, but that's the sense it's giving me. Let me look at the Four of Cups here. The Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Three of Swords. Loads of cards wanting to come out there. Five of Cups. Something is definitely drawing to a close. A situation that you might almost not see a future in. You know, it's... You know, sometimes we're in a situation and we just think, where do we move from here? Where do I go from here? Sometimes it's, you know, our work. Have we reached as far as we can go, and is it time to look at something else? So whatever the scenario, you're definitely disappointed with it. Feeling overwhelmed, underwhelmed, sorry. And just, yeah, there's a complete dissatisfaction. Only in one area of your life. I don't feel that this is across the board. It's something that you might have recognised for a while that it's maybe time to do something about. So I think now is the time really just to look at things exactly for what they are and make changes if you're not happy. Because chances are, if you felt this way for a while, things are just going to continue in the same direction. So let's get a spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. You get gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. I quite like that for this reading because I feel like it's focusing on the good things that we have, the things that make us happy, and making changes for those things that we don't. I'm not saying, I mean, you could be in a bit of a complaining, kind of pissed off energy with the Four of Cups. I don't feel that there's a huge sense of lack of gratitude. I think sometimes we just need to remind ourselves of the positive things when things aren't going too great. But I will leave that there for you. I hope you could take something from it, and thank you for joining me.